but most of the things are not right as well. So that's how it is. But we know that we have to improve. We know that we have to change things, and we will. We cannot do that now, but it's already clear. But that we have to do something in the summer. That's clear. But for now, we just have to go through this. No, not so much. It's not so much. We are all influenced by the things that happened recently. That's of course okay, but we are not that dumb. It's not like, oh, today was not good and now we have to change. So this is clear. It was always clear. This team has a wonderful history, and most of them and stuff like this. And it's always clear. When the way this club is led by not, what is that, splashing the money or whatever. Just have a look if it works out or not. Our transfers always have to be on point. So that makes it really tricky. We cannot make four transfers before we know who will leave the club and stuff like this. So these kind of things. And last year, I said it now. I don't know how often I can say it. I knew it will be tricky. And that was one of the main reasons why I signed a new contract, to make sure, okay, come on, people are not on top of all that, have to discuss, and then he leaves next year. And not because I'm that great, just because imagine the same situation with another coach. So everybody would have said, bring Klopp back. And it's good, we don't have that. Some of them want to be out, it's fine. I can understand that as well, but it's not about that. It's just about a club and a stability and what we can get in. So last year now was not a season for a big change. There was no doubt. We played until the last moment. And if you want to change, again, this club, we cannot just bring in new players and realize then later, oh, nobody wants to leave. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. So that's why it's not possible. It's not possible to start it early, because we had final after final after final, played the season until last match, played the Champions League final, and these. Then we have a short break, and then we have a lot of injuries, and then the World Cup. So boom. It's like on all the problems we knew we will have, this came on top. So, and now we are in it. And I know it's too long, and it's for me too long, because I have to face always you in this press conference. Oh, believe me, I don't like to talk about it all the time, but I have to think it all the time. But that's not as bad as to talk about it, to be honest, because I don't have to read it the next day, pretty much, what I think. And so that's the situation. I cannot change it. Now that the people are not happy, we try to fight through and make the best out of this season. That's the idea. And stay in that all the period as good as a person as you can. So as I said, the better you behave in a moment like this, the better the times will be after it. And the more useful the bad times are, because they have to be useful. Otherwise they're completely useless. Imagine that in all our lives, that we wouldn't have learned from our failures, and we wouldn't have learned from the moments when things didn't go well. So we would not be the same people. So we have to learn from this as well, and we will. But now we are in this heated atmosphere where we lose a game, everybody out, we win a game, oh, give him a new contract, and all these kind of things, and you think, oh, well, it's all be quick. So I'm too old for that. So we have to make our own plans, and that's what we do. But based on the way this club is led, so it's obviously different to other clubs. So that's how it is. But it worked out so far, and we have to see if it will work still, or if we have to adapt. Let me say it like that. But that's something for us in the offices when we are not on the training pitch, and for us, for my conversation with the owners and all these kind of things. But that's it, nothing else. Just work.